Good afternoon, everyone, and welcome to the Brisbane Grand Slam. Dylan Kimlin, Coco Lococo, currently watching the Open. Was that 4-0? I believe it was 4-0, I just heard. Of the mixed doubles for the Opens. This is a semi, I believe. Mixed open. So we have the combination of Carter and Teo on the other side of the court. Matt Carter, the former captain of the New Zealand Hustle. And they're up against two more people that haven't played in Australia recently. Coco? Yep.
Lovely to see them here.
Yeah, it's good. It's a good team.
For their markers.
Yeah, they're playing it going across to New Zealand.
Oh.
There we go, Molly ripping a great shot.
Take that back.
Louis Laville, I believe he's the number one male player from England. And he's teaming up with Molly O'Donoghue, who's one of our NPL captains. She's mixed out on a couple of matches in her season. So it's great to have her on our courts.
Jordan and Matt Carter are yet to score. And
Jane, too much oomph on that one.
Jane, it's a nice colourful.
It's okay.
Look! They're in the bash now, aren't they?
Yeah, banger ball. Something to score update here from Molly. No idea. Stacey, can you do me a favour? Can you go and stick your big ear next to the fence and find out what the score is? Just listen. Stacey Muir, listening here. Alright, she looks confused. She was about a metre away from Louis. I know he has a thick accent.
702.
Okay, 7-0. We're going to trust Stacey here. If we went wrong, we'll blame her.
What's she say?
7-0.
I'd say that's right. Change it, eh?
What on earth happened to our score? Yep. There we go. Now we have the scorecard. Yeah, so viewers at home, if you haven't seen, obviously Laville and O'Donoghue, probably some different names. You might not have seen these two before in the Australian cricket scene. Elite players. Coco, you've had the chance of operating with both of these two in the past?
Yeah, saw them also. Was with them in India. Yeah, lovely. They get along really well. They won. Only lost one of their hits together.
Yeah.
I think. Yeah, and then they ended up dropping them.
I'm curious, Coco, what is the difference between a high-level player and an elite level player?
Well,
Because here, this is a good example. We've got literal professionals, and then like Jane and Matt, both very good on the ball. But
Matt's a former pro as well.
former pro,
He's
but these guys are
gone to
current.
work.
Is this
But
the
yeah.
difference? Yeah.
Yeah, look, I think the difference is they're just a bit smart in terms of when to drop, when do I drop. When I hit it there, what am I getting back? And they know it. They're already sitting, if I hit this shot, the possible returns are this.
Yeah. And they're
Right?
ready for it.
Yeah, and the ability to drop it from anywhere, which I think is literally the single biggest weapon you can possess.
It's crazy, right?
It's a weapon, it's not a defense shot. Everyone thinks it's defensive. It's not.
Sarah Burr was very
Oh.
high in praise of Louis Laville's game.
Yeah.
She said he's incredibly smart. Just everything is the right shot.
Yeah.
Molly getting the kind bounce there at a 9-0. You see Marcella Donatoni in the background watching with ease, and I do wonder if they've gone through to their semis. Let's playing the next. There we are. Louis playing big, unlucky. Big
He wanted
chuckle.
it.
I have to give these two credit. Both Molly and Louis have sat in the same spot all day and just about watched every match.
Yeah, they're great. They're really nice to talk to too. Roy Bigelow, when he got here, and I said to him, "How you going with the weather?" He's like, "I love this. This is like perfect weather." So they're just loving it. Bit of a tan. I see Molly. She was a bit whiter when I saw her.
Over in England, yeah. Oh yeah, speaking of England, did you end up reaching out to Thadia about playing in?
Oh, she hasn't got back to me. Thadia, get back. Get on.
You've been left unseen,
That's
Coco.
all right. I'll get that. Yeah, I know.
It happens to us all.
Always on the shelf, mate. I'll work it out.
Maybe Molly can play with you.
Molly is not old enough.
Oh, you're on 35, so yeah.
No, I'll leave the opens for the opens. I don't want to interrupt any
You don't
of that.
want to take any gold medals away
No,
from
I don't want to cause any upsets.
Yeah, true. True. I love the confidence you have in yourself. That's
No, I meant upset by me playing and then us not winning. So,
upsetting my partner.
right, yeah, that's right. Wrong upset. Sorry,
nice.
I should have clarified.
That's all right. I'm gaslighting you.
So, yeah, look, the 35, so give me 5.
Great shot from Louis Laville, rolling it down the middle of the court.
I'm looking forward to the 19 plus with Sam Batsman.
Yeah, that sounds like a good time. Sam on the same level as Louis? I haven't
To be
seen Sam
honest,
play.
I've actually not seen, like, we're just going in blind. Neither of us really seen each other play.
Just both coaches.
We
and you're
just
like,
get
"Bugger
along, yeah. So we're like,
So
oh,
we're
well, give it a go. See what happens.
it." I don't mind that for that.
That was clever. Just outside the court. That was all.
Louis Laville obviously reaching in. It's a great name, right? Rolls off the tongue.
Yeah.
Louis Laville. Good for commentary. Jane Teo whacking that down, and did they go wide? That was awfully close.
Ready?
There we go. I will say, viewers, the sun is setting to our right, but it's beaming across the court at the moment. So,
Oh,
wow. Jane's
an
big,
inside out. You know you're relaxed, right?
Yeah.
When you can pull off that shot.
big grin on Jane's face. She's like, oh, jeez.
Big grin on Louis' face. He's
Yeah.
like, whoops. I didn't quite mean that.
Easter special.
Yeah.
What would you like from Matt Carter?
I would like to see them switch sides, I think. I'd like Matt back on the left.
Start playing big.
Just have a go.
Yeah, he's immediately
Just said it there. I just,
I noticed you raised your octaves
Yeah,
a
little
little
bit.
bit louder. Coaching
just
from the commentary.
give him something different. Yeah, there we go. Only because, right, at least then Matt's on Molly. And when he's straight on, he can attack better from that position as opposed to... Molly's really good across her body.
Case in point.
Yeah.
Don't let the backhand straight at the belly of Carter.
Yeah. Cross her body is not an issue. So straight on, I'll be...
It's a ball on court. The players have opted to paddle it out. It's
Can't
okay.
help when Jane does that. Jane's asleep. She needs a coffee.
Big shout out to Matt Carter. He's been a long-standing player of the New Zealand pickleball scene. Now moved to Australia.
Yeah.
Great to have the Carters over here. His partner Caitlin's here as well. Big Ernie. And that was all set up from a third shot drop. Coco.
Yeah. They're just
Cruise control.
ruining it,
Yeah.
aren't they? Creating
Minimal
havoc.
errors. Playing some great shots.
Oh, I think when you look at Brendan, he's relaxed. He's, like when you're playing in that, you're always going to play well.
In holiday mode.
Yeah.
There we go. Too much holiday mode.
Too
But
much holiday. Too
it's,
much Easter eggs.
yeah. It's going to be very interesting to see how these guys go in Auckland next weekend for Anzac Day weekend.
Oopsie, Matt.
For viewers at home,
Oh, there it is.
what should have Matt done?
Oh, dropped it and not thrown a lob. Probably, I would have just dropped it in the middle. Or even if you're gonna lob it, why are you lobbing Louis? Why aren't you lobbing Molly? I mean, Molly's got a good overhead as well. I mean, I just think a lob was a no in that spot, in that position.
And-
It wasn't like he was off balance and he was
Yeah, he
forced
had
to
time.
hit that. He had time to think.
Well, we were talking about the difference between an elite player and a good player, and you mentioned you can do a drop from anywhere.
Yes,
So there's an example
that
of
would
when
be.
you should.
I think he should. And Matt can drop. He's
Very good.
because he's come from also from an indoor style game. He's so crafty, which he didn't quite use there. He went into the bash, got caught. But if he had dropped it and played a bit smarter,
Yeah, not as much
he
back.
would have really annoyed them. But that's all.
Either way, the combination of Laville and O'Donoghue will go through to the gold medal.
Yep.
We'll find out from our tournament team
Storming around.
who's going through to the gold medal. That might be the other semi, by the way. On the other court, we can see Donatoni and Marshall.
Really?
It's possible. I will mute the stream for us right now, viewers, and I'll find out from the tournament
Throw
team.
them over. Go, because they're only bringing up, so go get them over here.
Okay,
Bye-bye.
I'm muting now. We'll be back soon. Good afternoon, everyone, and welcome back to the Brisbane Grand Slam. Dylan Kimlin, Coco Lococo here, about to get underway with our next set of games.
Today.
And Coco's in the booth with me as well. We've had a complaint that Coco's too quiet, so I'm changing her microphone.
Said no one ever.
That it was the feedback you've received, Coco.
No, the
so
mics are too low. I don't
So-
have anything to do with my voice.
I've ramped Coco up, and now she's louder.
You poor things. Having me in your home, all you hear is my voice.
Residents
Poor
at
things.
home, you are welcome to hit the volume button on your
On
remote.
mute.
Yeah.
On mute.
But we are doing a gold medal here, and on court we have the wonderful.
There you
Group
go. Much
of-
better.
Oh, there we go. Thank you, Sarah. Sarah, you were at this tournament all day, mate.
She
You,
just loves it.
should you not, enjoy the remainder of your Easter Sunday?
She's
Not.
got FOMO. Haven't you, Sarah? You just want to be here with us. She's amazing.
Yes, well, Sarah, you'll be happy to know that I've copped a lot of criticism from my co-comment. I won't say it's criticism. It was a fair.
It was criticism.
It was
Let's just call it what it is, mate.
regarding
Give it a slap on the wrist.
my.
Comment.
Yeah, it's. I've learnt that I'm bad at backhanded compliments, and I need to be better at my complimentary.
We're calling you the OGs. The OG, mate. You're not a veteran.
Yeah, Sarah's probably like, what on earth are these guys talking about? But a while back, I referred to you as a veteran of the Australian pickleball scene, and Shannon Burr told me off for it. And I said to Coco, I was like, Coco, is that a derogatory term?
Yes. It's insulting.
I had no malice in my
I
heart.
know.
The only people I have malice for would be Brad Klass, who's currently I love Brad. Is what's his nickname again?
Sexy.
Sexy. He's, we talked earlier about having gentlemen that we would love to see on the runway if we did a pickleball. What would we call it? What do we call
Fashion
the
pro.
model?
I don't know. You're asking me. Ask Sarah.
Pickleball's next top model. We could have Brad Klass and David Richardson duking it out. The Iceman wearing his SP arms and Brad being Mr. January. That would be a battle for the ages. Oh, you reckon it's one-sided? David's got him.
No, I'm just thinking. I think like clothes-wise, David wins it hands down because it's colourful. It's different.
Yeah,
Like
yeah,
it's
yeah.
not just.
He's like a lorikeet.
Yeah, it is. I think it would be.
There you go, Brad. You got fierce competition, mate. Any other gentlemen I can think of?
Apparently, I'm really quite compared to you.
Well, Sarah, I just don't know what to tell you, mate. This Coco just needs it. She is on bed rest, remember, viewers.
I'm on strict bed rest, so potentially Dylan just doesn't want me talking.
I've got
He
you
wants me out of
ramped up.
commentary.
You are.
I'm ramped up.
Yeah,
So
you're.
maybe I'll
You're
talk
on
louder.
You're on industrial deafness level of volume. So
It's all right, Sarah. I'm probably just, it's just me rousing on you, calling you names. So hopefully, I can pretty
I'm not
much.
even getting it. We probably should introduce our players on court.
Yeah.
45 plus, 4.0 plus gold medal. Kate Applegate, Brad
Matchy,
Klass.
matchy.
Yeah, they are. Bonus points already.
Yeah.
They're up against Team Harrington. And our official ready to bring the players in. This will be 3 games to 11, win by 2, utilising the Franklin X40s. Franklin, the official ball of Pickleball Australia.
I'm sorry, who's at the other end?
Team Harrington. I'll be quiet while this rally breaks out. I'll introduce them formally. We have Tracy and Scott. So they're up there, and it's great to see the Sockman and Kate out there as well. Speaking of Sarah, I often refer to Kate as the non-open version of Sarah Burr, which is a terrific defensive play style. Actually, we can get some wonderful. That's a great shot.
That's a great. Oh, he's in the kitchen.
Oh, did it bounce? That's a question I have for the years on. But anyway, we can get some great insight for you here, Coco. And I'm sure Kate won't mind. I don't know if Stu's watching. He might be here live. Shout out to you, Stu, maybe. I hope you're doing well. But Kate said that she has a little bit of the yips when it comes to a 10-point game. So she gets the 10 or 14, if she's playing the 15, and she just can't get over the hurdle. She just mentally has a block.
Yeah.
So,
What's my suggestion?
yeah, do you have any mental
Yeah.
fortitude?
Don't keep the score.
There,
Get your partner to keep the
there we
score
go, Kate.
and keep out of it.
It's just math.
Honestly, look, clearly it's a mental block, right?
Yep.
So, not like your technique goes out the window. So it's literally you going, oh no, it's 10
Oh, sure.
all.
Yeah.
Right? So I would play the next point like it's the first ball.
Okay.
I just, okay, 0-0, 2,
Yeah.
let's go.
Okay.
And then once you're on that 11, you'll breathe.
Okay. We were talking about Leona Quinn
Oh,
being in the psychology world.
that's interesting. They've given 2 lobs so far and they've worked on Tracy. I don't think any more will. I feel like Tracy's got a heavy tennis background.
She's going to thump on.
And so she'll just get her eye and then go with it. So
And-
just be careful throwing another lob to her.
Well, we should save you as the sun would be in the eyes of Harrington's service into the net.
What didn't matter? Because Brad didn't get it over. One job, mate.
Smack Daddy, not doing well. He's racking up the most nicknames in Australian pickleball, Brad, at this rate.
Yeah. I like playing with him. He's cute. He was funny when we were hot mic'd in Tassie. Oh, actually, we might not have been hot mic'd.
It's a different terminology. But yeah, you were mic'd up. Okay.
Yeah, mic'd up. And I said to him, he kept taking his knee off me because I was a bit off the line and I walked deliberately. And he kept trying to do too much, so he kept trying to help me, which was lovely, but I didn't need him. Then he put himself out of position and thumped. So I said to him, just leave it for me. He's like, "Look, you're behind me." And I'm like, yeah, but let me hit it. So
Get out of the way.
just stay in your lane, bro.
We've talked about it on air.
Stand by.
Ladies taking the left. What was the terminology you were using to Nicholas Kumar? The alpha? What was
The alpha.
Get out of the way, Taylor Smith.
Yeah, Tay-Tay.
Nicola's in town. There's a ridiculous comment I was going to make, and it's just gone.
I think alpha can be male or female. It just depends
100%.
who you want to line up. You know, sometimes people don't understand this. It's not necessarily about how you play. It's all about. Oh, she missed it again.
Oh, effort.
It's what matches up against the opposition.
That's right.
So I think they've really got to think about those things as well. It's not simply just how you match up.
Kate having a two-handed forehand serve.
Yeah.
You see that much?
No, very rare.
A two-e forehand is a thing in tennis. It's occasionally used.
Salas had a 2 forehand. Another girl.
There you go. We'll have to watch it. Is it a forehand? It's a
Forehand.
oof. Pulled the trigger a little bit early
That's interesting. I'll do that again too.
to Brad.
No.
To Harrington. Yeah, Harrington. Felt the ball at him.
No. I would drop it short like that just over the net to see if he wants to tee off again. Especially if it's short in the kitchen.
I have to say, viewers, for our conditions right now, not a cloud in the sky. We've got a beautiful afternoon here in Shore Park. The sun is starting to set. The temperature will start to drop as well, which is nice. It's been a warm one on our courts. A couple of errors here off the paddle of class.
Just trying to push himself ahead too quickly.
Yeah, he's
Not
eager
just
to
waiting
get
and
into
hitting.
it.
Yeah. Oops. Big green. Oops.
Second serve. Well left.
What's important is to be able to, like, Brad's obviously made a few errors. Like, for anyone, how do you pull yourself out when you're not, you don't feel like you're playing that well? Like,
Yep.
what can you do?
Yep.
I'm asking you to do that.
Mate, you're the... Alright, we swapping your money analysis and
Yeah, you have a go. What do you do?
Time out.
Yeah? You won.
re-establish those positive affirmations we haven't before. But I mean,
I'm not a loser. There you go. She's hit me over here.
yeah, it's bound to happen. But like, it's tough, right? Especially considering someone like Brad. He's a coach, and that was the comment I was going to make earlier. He's kind of cute. One of his coaching students, Joey Crowther, he watches all of Brad's games. He wants to watch his coach play so he can learn.
Yeah.
But as a coach, right, if you're mucking up,
Happens.
Yeah. I mean, we're all human.
Yeah.
But like, it's a. You can hear we just have to make it. But like, there we go. He's doing the hand. Maybe that's what That's great.
Put your face at it.
Yeah. But like, how do you, if you're someone who's all eyes on me?
Yeah. Never had that problem before.
I've realised why we're quiet.
We're not plugged in.
We're not plugged in. We're about to deafen everyone at home.
All right, Sarah, if you are listening.
Yeah, Sarah, you're fine. You were. It's
Something. So let's.
All right, I'm going to turn us down because we're about to deafen our viewers at home. There we go.
All right,
Okay,
how's that, Sarah?
that would
Tell
be
us.
much better. I apologise, viewers. We weren't plugged in. We were wearing our headsets, waffling on, but the
Are we acceptable
levels. Are we too
levels
loud?
now? Hopefully, everyone's just gone. Holy!
Yeah, wow. That's the voice of Coco. I didn't know she was in this broadcast. Who's Dylan been talking to?
Yeah,
this whole
that's
time?
right. Is she there? Look, I think it doesn't matter whether you're a coach or not, but I think you do have that added pressure of, like, you are a coach.
Yep.
So you've really got to conduct yourself in a way that is in good sportsmanship.
shot.
I think that people do look up to you. And so when that happens, and everyone has a bad day, I don't care who you are. I don't care if you're the best coach in the world. You're going to have days where you're going to walk on and things aren't going to go your way. So some things that you can do, you can, instead of working, you just got to, it all is mental, right? So you just got to trust yourself. You've got to exhale as you hit the ball. Stop focusing on your stroke production as much and start thinking about, I'm going to be relaxed as I hit the ball. If that's not working, stop aiming for lines or aiming, just play safe. Play safe until you get the confidence that you go, okay, now I can, I've got a few more points under my belt, or I'm not feeling so tight anymore. Now I can have a go. And so I would, that's just hit the net and gone in. So it's just about doing the little things that change your perspective on what you're doing.
There we go. And
that gets you back in.
That's why you're the analysis and I'm not.
You're on it, though. I mean, timeout is a great option as well, especially if I tend to use my timeouts depending. Sometimes if we're down or my partner might be down or I'm seeing something that the opposition's doing and I'm like, ooh, and then I'll call a timeout. But
I've noticed that when I would play, I'm very defensive on the timeouts, like if it's a me problem. Whereas obviously the offensive timeout's so much more popular nowadays.
Yeah.
Oh, we have a switch here on the side of application. Went for a jog and managed to recover.
Leave it.
Well
Yeah.
left. Good.
That was well left. I didn't yell that too loud.
No. Kate was all over it. Piano teacher, Kate Applegate.
Is she really? Yep. Holy, what a skill.
Timeout. Speak of the devil.
Timely timeout.
You play any instruments, Coco?
Badly.
Yeah.
No, I don't really. Look, I would love, a couple of things I would love to do exceptionally well. One would be draw or paint or sketch, like anything.
When we go camping.
I can't, mate, no.
Do you hold crayons like?
Fun fact that you don't know about me.
Okay.
I'm actually left-handed.
Yeah, okay.
So I got changed when
okay.
I was in grade 4, of all things.
Ooh,
Like,
okay.
who does that to a human? But anyway, so I actually play pickleball right-handed, but everything else I do is left.
So if you have a steak knife.
Left.
I do as well.
Yeah.
But I'm right-handed.
Yeah, but we worked that out.
Yeah.
Because we had dinner together.
That's right. And I was like.
And we're like sitting opposite, and we're like, oh, hang on, that's
Yeah.
weird.
It's all right. We're just different. Commentary.
Yeah. But like if I
we're-
play pool left-handed, I play cricket left-handed, I play golf right and left-handed.
Yeah.
It's weird. Very weird.
Trying to think of all the things. What are things that people would normally do right-handed that maybe... Do you shake hands with your left?
Right. And I play darts right-handed.
Okay.
But
I think everyone shakes hands
I play
with their right,
cricket.
right?
I can be ambidextrous at cricket.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, and
Batter and
golf.
bowler.
I can hit equally as
Oh,
hard
you're
any
just-
side.
You're just good.
Good, maybe not. But yeah, I don't know where my point was going with that, but I'm sure it was really riveting.
Uh,
That was a good shot.
talking about painting.
Oh, sorry, painting. Yes, 2 things I'd like to do exceptionally well. One was draw or
Piano.
sketch or
Yeah.
paint, and the other was play an instrument.
Yep.
But I'm just not.
You would play a mean recorder.
Stop making me laugh. I like the
It's
guitar,
Easter.
actually.
Hot cross buns. It's relevant.
Yeah, well, I'll leave that. I'm sure Kate plays more than one instrument.
We'll find out from Kate Applegate.
I bet
what
she
else.
does. If you're musically minded,
Yes.
you're generally playing more than one instrument, I think.
8-3, by the way, viewers, for the Applegate plus combination. Does Sarah Burr play any instruments?
Oh, I don't know. Sarah, text me.
Oh,
Do you
speed
play
up.
any instruments? These are the facts that we need to know about people.
Yeah. See,
What are their hidden talents?
The Brisbane Grand Slam, we just do things differently, right? Like,
You know, it's important to know. Like, what's your quirk? Do you, like, turn your water bottle when you sit? Do you have, like, any rituals? What are you,
yeah, I'm a fan of
you know,
curtsying when I meet
curtsying,
people.
right? Oh, that's bad luck.
Do I have any quirks? What are weird things that I do? I probably have a ton, just not aware of them.
It's too
Other
automatic.
people notice them, then they're like, oh, he's doing it again.
But it could be something as simple like, I don't know who I was talking to, but someone must put their shoes on in order. Socks and shoes before a tournament.
Well, how are you going to put shoes and socks?
No, sorry, but like left foot, right foot. Smarty. Left foot, right foot, and then very particular way in which they do laces.
Yeah.
Like every time. I'm like,
Yeah,
oh
Herman
my
does
goodness.
that. Herman Anari does that. He's very,
Yeah, right.
has a very strict routine with his apparel. No doubt puts one pickle sock on and then his foot and then the other pickle sock on.
Well,
Sounds
people
like-
ask me what my quirk is, but I don't have one. I like a grip paddle. I like a freshly gripped paddle
That's not-
for
that's
the
not
beginning of the
quirky,
tournament,
though.
but I
That's-
wouldn't call that a quirk. No, I don't really.
Do you have a long service routine? Like
No.
7 bounces and then...
No, I think the main focus for me is like letting go of the point that
Oh, yeah,
just
so stop,
was.
Stop worrying about it.
Yeah, not that I tend to, but just making sure that when I turn around and I exhale,
Yeah.
everything's clear
I'm
again.
done. Yeah,
And if
done.
it's not, then I just wait a second longer.
My biggest thing when I'm playing or when I used to do tournaments, I had to stop thinking about dinner. I'd always
Yeah,
feel like,
right.
oh, what am I
Some
about
people
for dinner?
do that.
I switch
Yeah.
off. I start thinking about jobs and stuff and chores and I've got to mow the lawn. You know, it's
Gotta
like
mow the lawn.
it's clear that I'm not taking the tournament as seriously
Yeah.
as I should. So that's a naughty Dylan.
Yep. That's good. They're up at the line now. It's interesting that they've gone with lobs.
I've seen a lot of them throughout
Hello,
this
mate.
match.
Oh, gosh. Ouch.
We've got a Jeanette Ward behind us.
Oh,
And she's
she's upset.
heartbreaking
She's
story.
That's heartbreaking.
Jeanette, do you play any instruments? Do you play any instruments?
Do I?
Yeah.
No.
Okay. Jeanette was a lot of help for this conference. No, we're just discussing quirks.
Well, if I could
Quirks
play
that
an
people
instrument,
have.
obviously it would be guitar.
I'm
So.
definitely quirky, Dylan.
That's right. That's why I've got you in as an expert analysis on this topic. I'd like to play the cello.
Oh, wow.
I like the cello.
Oh, that'd be lovely.
Yeah.
Violin would be pretty cool.
Yeah.
I reckon that'd be extremely hard.
Oh, yeah. I did for a brief period of
Nice
time.
defense. Come on. Push up.
Oh, what a shot.
Uh-oh.
Yes,
Oh.
well done from the Harringtons.
Yeah.
I did play piano for a little bit, but sort of gave it up and
Definitely no piano in my world.
painting. It's hard.
I
Like
would
you got to
imagine.
hold your hands in a weird position. The cup. What do they call them? You're cupping.
I actually don't know, and I've got short, fat hands that
You
don't.
might be perfect for it.
No, you need long fingers,
long,
like
dainty.
really, yeah, and they've got to be able to like separate, and mine like to go together. As well left.
And that is the game one wrapped up for Applegate in class. Awfully close one to get us started for this first. And we can continue waffling on about...
Sarah hasn't answered me yet.
oh, she's muted you, mate.
She's just like, okay,
They're just talking nonsense.
yeah.
What do you reckon would be the hardest instrument to learn? To learn, not to play.
Saxophone?
Well, you got the whole breathing element, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a fair shout.
Just the flute might be even equally. Any wind instrument would.
Clarinet.
Yeah. I don't know.
I was thinking like a accordion. You know, those big like the.
Oh yeah. But I feel like at least you don't have to control your breathing, and if you play
Yeah, true.
piano, you could.
What about bagpipes?
Oh, I think that'd have to be the hardest.
Yeah, that would be hard because
We
you're
should
like
Google that,
screaming the whole
actually.
time. Like, "Rah."
Yeah. Well, your breath work. It's like playing the didgeridoo. Like
Yeah,
that's
Didge
not.
is hard.
Yeah.
Didge is hard. You shouldn't
So-
be playing the didgeridoo.
I don't.
It's
I
gonna-
can't.
it's gonna
I
turn you
can't do
off.
anything. I don't do it. But I'm just saying, like anything with breathing.
I should explain
have
that
to
to our
be.
viewers at home. Being
Yeah.
an Aboriginal man, I'm probably one of the few. I don't know if there's many Aboriginal people that play pickleball, but female people culturally are not to play the didgeridoo.
Oh, that's unfortunately all the more reason I would go and do it.
Yeah,
So don't tell me
go
things like
find
that.
go find a big stick and.
I'm just
It
like,
is so
come
hard.
on.
It is actually so hard because you got to breathe through your nose while you're blowing.
I've not done it, to be
That's-
fair. I have thrown a boomerang
Yep.
once and it actually came back.
Oh, well done.
Yeah.
You didn't
Service
hit yourself
action.
in the head.
No, I think I hit the other person in the head.
Oh, there you
It's
go. Well,
okay.
you hit your target.
Came back.
Yeah. Boomerang. As the players are returning to the court, we can stop our waffling, or just continue.
I don't know.
We've been
I feel
nailing
like
it.
it's interesting. All right. So,
I'll make it pickleball relevant.
okay.
What's the hardest shot
The
to
drop.
learn? You reckon? As a new player,
Yeah.
straight up third
Yeah.
shot drop.
Yeah.
Doesn't matter what your background is; it's third shot drop.
Hmm.
I was going to say learning how to score because everyone struggles with
You
that.
said shot.
True, I did. I did say shot. Chewy to get us started. 0-0.
Oops.
And once again, for our viewers, I know some of you like a more traditional broadcast, but we do it a bit differently for the Grand Slam, a lot more of a casual approach to talking. We've had a lot of people tune in and say they love it, Coco.
Really? I would have thought that I'm just talking smack. Like I'm
You're
not
good at
even talking smack. I'm pretty good at that.
Yeah,
but
yeah, in your element.
yeah. Should be right at home. My people. So I think that the Harringtons have changed their tact a little bit. So they're attacking Kate. They're getting into her backhand. So
Yep.
Mr. Brad Klaus is going to have to come over and start covering that to lock them out of doing that. And I think
These two,
Kate's
would
just gotten ahead again.
these two would have to be some of the best players out of Sunny Coast.
Rama Murthy just wishing me a happy Easter.
Jen,
Ram, yep, Jen Rama.
disappointed that Jen's not
She's never anywhere. She's
playing?
always away.
always working.
I've been trying to get her to play with me for ages. I enjoy playing with Rama. I must like being yelled at. Oh, that's a lovely shot.
There's some things we can unpack there, Coco, but
I don't mind getting told what to do. It doesn't bother me.
we're not you are on bed rest, but we're not lying down on the couch, so to speak. We're
We
watching,
could do
We're
that.
watching pickleball.
We could totally do that.
Yeah, sessions with. I mean, we got that many medical people in pickleball. What a rally, by the way!
Oh,
Oh, terrific
that's
shot!
smart.
Great shot. You know how I asked you yesterday about two people you'd like to interview?
Yes.
So Jeanette had some great
Oh.
answers.
Finish your swing, Brad. Yes.
She said Alicia Horridge,
Yeah.
young Alicia.
Yeah.
Jay, who was your other option?
Hey?
Who was your other option? Remember I asked you yesterday who would you interview? You said Alicia and
Alicia Horrid and Ray Ray.
Ray Ware. Yeah, yeah.
Oh, he's gorgeous,
yeah.
that man.
A ray of sunshine
Yeah.
or a death ray. Depends which ray you have on the court. He can light it up. One, two. 1-0, my apologies. Harrington with the lead.
It was out.
Return called wide.
Yeah. Only because he lifted when Brad hit that slice. I mean, he hit such a good slice generally. but he popped up, and that just helped it loft a bit further than he would have.
Yep.
Not have as much bite.
Top spin
And there's
applied on
another
the.
one.
Thoughts on that actually? With the third shot drop, you see some people try and really rip top spin.
Yep.
Not easy, right?
No, it's interesting it's not easy, but it is doable from a tennis player's standpoint. It's actually easier to roll and use spin than it is to do a drop,
Yeah, like a typical
traditional
pendulum.
drop,
Yeah.
right? So, and I did that for a while, and you get away with it, but it's not as effective as a
okay.
drop.
Like we see a lot
Yeah.
of people currently in the Opens doing a hybrid drop. So
Yeah.
it's a mix of a fast-paced.
Yeah, because
Or
they
a
want to
slow
push them
drive.
back, right? They
Yeah,
want to
yeah.
push them back and get to their toes, especially while they're on the move.
I reckon
in.
a hybrid drop it's a thing of beauty to see people do it well because it's
yeah.
not an easy shot. Great
That's
shot.
it.
Oh, I called long, never mind. Big whack there from
Yeah, it is.
Team Harrington.
It is lovely to see. Bit of so the shadows just come across,
Yeah,
creeping a bit.
it's nice though. Like I think
Mm.
it's starting to cool down and beautiful sunset here at Shore Park for our Easter Sunday. Probably people all around the country getting their Sunday roasts ready.
Yeah.
Is that an Australian thing or is that like everywhere?
No,
They
I
do
think
a
it's
Sunday
Australian.
roast? We should ask our British friends, Louis and Molly, whether they do it over in England.
Yeah, get back to.
Just ask Oi.
Oh, actually, no, that's not
What
true.
do
My
you have-
nana's Irish. My nana and granddad are Irish,
Unfortunate Brady read that well.
and we always had Sunday roast.
Is a European thing.
Might be a European.
Yeah,
thing.
right. Okay.
So it'd always be lamb. We had lamb,
Oh,
lamby lamb.
I love lamb.
That's my favourite. And veg and an apple pie.
Yes. Especially coming in the
Finish.
winter. We talked. I was on that list for me as
Yeah.
well.
I make my famous nana's apple pie.
Oh yes, you've told me about this.
Mm.
You know where does really good apple pie is in Stanthorpe.
My house.
Yeah, your place, but Stanthorpe, they have an apple, an orchard there that does huge apple pies.
Oh wow.
They are delicious.
You have to have a hot apple pie.
Yeah.
There is no.
Do you like cream with it?
ice
ice
cream
cream?
or cream
I
or
like
custard.
cream. Yeah, custard's old school. Like
Yeah.
territory custard's very common.
All right, here we go. So Brad's starting to take a bit of the
It's
court.
gone again, even with the bloody thing on
Oh.
it. Doesn't matter. I think it's the router. I think it's like dying on me. Because that's cold. So it's got no excuse. All right, I'll recover. Try to. So frustrating. Like, we're in a good groove. We're doing good commentary, and this bloody thing's conking out on us. Frustrating, Coco.
So what I ended up doing is I bought the Hawaiian routers, like they're called. I think I'll send you a photo of it.
Yeah.
Essentially replaces that. It's great, and
That
you
is
just
a
put the chip in
mobile?
it. Yeah.
Oh, maybe that's the way to go. I'm going to try.
Or you can just
Welcome back, everyone, to the Brisbane Grand Slam. I am so sorry. We're having some huge dramas with Telstra today. It's been driving me insane. But we are still going.
So am I, driving him insane. So
No, Coco, you've been rock solid in the commentary booth.
there you go. I've sent the link.
I have no idea what the scoring is. We probably should find out a current match.
We'll
between-
send Beck. What's the score? Beck will go find it. President of Pickleball Tasmania. I'll just boss her around. Off she goes. Look at her go.
She made the right decision getting you to call the events in Tassie, Coco, with the errors we're having today.
That's mate. There was no decision.
I am so.
I just went. I'm in. Like this is. I'm gonna do it.
I'm just so critical of my own product, Coco. Similar to us as players, right? Like you're not happy with your own performance. My broadcast is not doing well. I get grumpy.
But I think there has to be a certain amount of forgiveness, right? Because you can't be 100% of the time. It's not possible.
I can.
You can't.
I will try my best.
No one can be. And that's where the problem, the expectation is that that's where you should be. And then the frustration comes in because the expectation is
I
there.
will buy Telstra.
Buy Telstra. Could you imagine? They'll probably sell it to you for $1, mate. I'm sure they don't want it either.
I'll buy Telstra and then they can be the major sponsor of pickleball in Australia.
Yeah, right.
And we'd still have internet crashes mid-broadcast.
That's because you're in charge.
Yeah.
It'd be worse.
So, we've got
Do you know anything about a telco company?
Apparently not.
No.
As we keep crashing today. As we got the rotation. We're trying to find out. 7-6. There we
7-6-1.
go. Thanking you.
671, sorry.
Thank you to
For the Harringtons.
the big boss of Pickleball Taz. Oh, what a pickup.
Oh, that's a great pickup. Oh, she had it. So here's the thing. So Tracy just had a high ball there, right? But what she did, and she wanted to attack it. Great job. But instead of meeting the ball at her height with her paddle, she let it drop and hit under it instead of hitting down on it.
Wow. What a shot.
That's a tennis shot, mate. It's a great shot.
Ripped down the line.
Yeah. So my advice, if you're going to attack a ball and it's above the net,
Yep.
attack it above the net. Don't wait for it to drop below the net. Nice.
Oh,
Lovely.
and a great drive. All right, they're starting
Yeah.
to play banger ball.
Here we go. They're starting to play tennis, mate.
Yep. Team Harrington must win this game to force a game 3. On the left side there in the orange bucket hat, Louis Leville,
Oh, that was a smart lob.
watching this game in keen interest, viewers. That must be, would you find that daunting, Coco? These guys probably aren't too sure who Louis is, though.
Would I find it daunting
Like,
to play
he's just
against
over
Louis?
there watching. No, he's watching. He's just sitting there just watching the entire game in interest.
I mean, no offence to them. I don't know if they know who Louis
That's
is.
what I mean. Yeah.
So I think they're all safe. If that was like Ben Johns, I imagine
Well,
everyone will freak out.
so viewers at home, Louis in the
Oh,
orange
he's a
bucket
great
hat,
player.
he's
He's like number one.
number one in
UK.
England. Yeah.
But no one knows it
So,
here.
so there you go. You got
Yeah.
these
Oh,
guys. But look
really
at him.
good
He's
guy.
like, he is invested in this match.
Yeah, mate, all pickleball. At the end of the day, we're all just pickleballers,
Yeah.
right? So we just admire good pickleball.
Just whacking a plastic ball around a
Yeah. He's chilled.
Little
He's having
court.
fun.
having a good time. He needs a mint ice cream.
He took a photo, I think. Mint ice cream.
Maybe he's admiring Brad's outfit. It's like, geez, that guy could do some modelling.
Yeah, he's probably like, where'd that try? Oh, good pick
Well,
up.
he could be admiring that reflex, but
Yeah.
terrific shot there. Team Harrington need to force another one to get the second service back. Let's see what the call is. Called out. Well left. Kate's looking mighty stern there on the court. She's got her focused face on.
Yeah, I'm sure she'd like to finish it in 2.
Well,
if
we
she
talked
could.
about the mental blocker, right?
Yeah. There
Great
we
shot.
go.
Brad Class down to the feet. Nice. Sock man doing sock man things.
And see, that's the thing too. Like sometimes if you know that your partner gets a bit like that, it's okay to come over and do a little bit more.
Yeah.
That's okay. Just help them out. Don't take over, but just help them out. There you go. That was a lovely drop. She just played it cool, calm. Didn't try and over push. So interesting thing when you do a serve there, Brad windscreen wiped it straight through. So if you want that ball to actually go in, he's got to bring his elbow to follow the ball a bit more, which will create a bit more of an arc on it.
All that there. That's a pedal shot. Open face slice.
Yep. I do that when I'm caught. Can do anything in this game.
Yeah. You know, I was talking to the first aid team. They were like, can you apply a lot of topspin on the ball? I was like...
There you go. It's pushed to a third.
Not as much as a tennis racket, obviously. But you can get a fair bit of topspin on the ball.
These days, when I first started, I tried topspin and it slid off the paddle. Went straight into the bottom of the... You couldn't do it.
It's just
now...
technique, okay.
Is that what it is?
Yeah.
And now, same swing pattern, I can rip it. It's crazy.
Yes, I've seen your drives.
Yeah. Well,
they inspire people to get life insurance.
Oh, they
That's
do.
how fast they are.
Maybe I should be. Do you think I should hit them up for sponsorship?
What?
I could be life insurance. I'd be mate, you know, just.
Yeah, AHM. You could be.
Booper.
You could be like Specsavers or.
Specsavers.
Some safety eyewear.
Yeah. What is matches going on? We've got Jane and Matt Carter over there.
Semi.
That's a semi.
I believe.
So we'll see the final on here next.
Yes. Yeah. Final of the Open.
Oh, I want to see that.
Mixed gold.
That'll be amazing.
Rajpal Donatoni taking on Carter and Tio.
Yeah.
Oh, but didn't Jane and Matt lose their semi? So that must be the bronze.
That must be bronze.
So I wonder
the golds
who
must be
Sumi
after
and-
this.
Yeah, so we'll find out who went through.
Oh, that's why Louis is still here.
Yeah, they haven't
he's
played
waiting.
the gold. He's waiting.
So if I'm these guys, I'm probably saying what? If I'm Brad and Kate, I'm saying these guys are tennis players.
Mm-hmm.
These guys will do really well with a deep ball.
Yep.
But probably won't always do well with a shorter ball. Just at the moment while they're learning more about the game. So I'd probably be tempted to draw them in more and drop to them.
Yeah.
And if I'm the other guys at this point, again, they've gone back to attacking Kate.
Good smash down the middle, though.
Yeah, great smash from Kate.
Yep.
Good defence. What I like about Kate there is in the previous game, she was stepping off the kitchen.
Yep.
And she didn't step back there. So I think potentially they've had a chat and just said this. Oh, I feel like he could have gone centre ball there and he still would have won the point.
No, he was ready for it. Cocked
Yeah.
back, ready to go.
But just too much. Don't always need power. You just need to get it in sometimes.
Close.
Yeah. A lot of that is the difference in whether you're bending your knees or not. Can I tell you? So if you're hitting the top of the net all the time, instead of trying to change your technique straight away and do this and do that, just try and sink first and see if that makes a difference.
Yeah.
Because chances are if your belly button is close to the level of the ball's going to go in. That's a tip for you. You can get yourself down low enough. I cannot. I'm old. So
I remember when I learned how to play pickleball under the tutelage of Jen Rammer-Murphy.
I thought you were going to say under the influence. I was like, oh, yep.
No comment. I didn't know how to. I was trying to be a smart aleck, but nothing immediately
leave
came
that to
mind.
me.
Yeah. But Jen would always tell me off.
Oh.
Like, Dylan, move your feet.
Yep. But hasn't the game evolved so much? Even when I learnt it, like I'm on 3 years now, even when I learnt the game, it's evolved heaps, like
Would you
different points.
Consider yourself a veteran of the Australian picnic team?
OG, mate. I'm not the OG, but I don't know.
You're just a G.
Just a G, maybe.
Yeah.
Oh,
okay.
that was smart.
Yeah, down low, nice shot.
Yeah. Only because he was leaning forward, so that was quite clever. I don't know. Maybe I would be an OG. I'd have to ask Sarah. I feel like Sarah's
She can be the authority
the
on
authority on it.
who's the G's, who's the originals.
Who's the originals? Whether I would be classed as one or not. I think I would because I played the first. I would base it on like the first MLP Pro.
No,
Yeah, that's
no,
why I'm
I
basing it.
disagree.
Yeah, well, you
I
can disagree, but that's all
strongly
I
disagree.
remember.
The pro scene is new.
It is new.
We have had 3 changes of playstyle before the pro
Oh,
scene.
no, I agree with that. Yep.
So, it'd be interesting, like, obviously we're talking about Sarah. She has been playing for a long time.
Oh.
Is she okay? Yeah, a bit
She's
of a
okay.
stumble. But,
I like that shot from Kate, though, putting Tracy there on the stretch.
we have a couple OGs here, for this event. Like Deb Rossi, for example, she's on the other
Yep.
courts. She's been
Jane.
playing for a long time. I wouldn't consider Jane an OG.
Didn't they used to win everything?
Yeah, but Deb's played like 2 years before that. I'm talking
Mate, you're
old
being
school, old
hardcore.
school.
No one remembers that, mate. That was a time
That was
no
back when
one
the
knows.
game, but that's OG. They were at the start.
I was at the start. I just didn't know about it. I would have been there in spirit for sure.
Like Sarah's OG, Deb's OG.
Oh. So that's interesting, right? So I'd pressure Mr. Harrington there on that backhand slice of his where he's trying to drop instead of drive. I would have another look at. There it is again. That was Brad got a bit lucky. But he's popped up a couple of errors just on that backhand drop. So if I got in a position where that's what he was looking to do, like now, I would drop it there and there's another
Ooh.
error. And sometimes we just get the yips on things and it comes back. It'll come good, I'm sure.
Game 3s can cause errors.
Yeah.
It is a high pressure environment. There's that lob again. Kate's been doing so much lobs this weekend.
Yeah, I don't mind it because if they're all on the kitchen, right? So if they're all pushed in, why would you not try a
And there's
lob?
no wind.
Oh, absolutely. Like, I'd 100% throw a lob until they, start nailing me with it. Then I'd be like, okay,
Yeah.
change it up. Oh.
Oh, it was there. Unfortunate. Tried punching it down the right. The slice applied.
Yeah.
Not helpful in that
Just came across his
situation.
body. Yeah.
Oh, short.
Needed strings there to help him get that over, I think.
So with Kate Coco,
Yes.
we have a bit of an agreement.
Uh-oh.
When she's in a medal match, I do not speak to her. 'Cause
What does that mean?
She doesn't want to know that she's being broadcasted.
Oh.
I think she's happy
Oh.
to be on the broadcast, but it stresses her out.
Yeah, righto.
So
That's fair.
I
I'll
just
call something out shortly.
please don't.
No, it won't.
Reset, by the way, by Brad
Yeah,
Basketball.
look at
This is a great
this.
rally. The lights are
Oh,
on.
that's annoying when that comes on.
Oh, rally.
Oh.
Great hands. Harrington had the opportunity to put that one away. Unfortunate. So when like I go and get the photo of the scorecard as we have a timeout here, I will just avoid her
Just no eye contact.
and I'll just
Like
go
the
straight to
Queen.
the referee. Just get
Put your
what I
head
need.
down.
Just like I almost felt rude because I walked straight past her earlier and she didn't say anything to me. I think she's like, "Okay, I'm Dylan. Don't talk to me." Like I don't
Don't
know
look at
why
me.
you're here. You're just here looking at the referee for some reason.
Yeah, right.
It's actually quite common. There's quite a few people that don't want to know that they're being broadcasted. They're happy to watch their matches later, but I think it gets in their head and they're like, no good.
Really?
Yeah,
I like say no, and then they put me on there anyway.
that's
and then,
against the law.
And then by the time
That's a
the
big
first
no-no.
point comes, I've forgotten that I'm on the live
yeah,
stream.
that's a big no-no.
I'm not much bothers me. Like people like, some things really bother people. Unsportsman
Oh, just
bothers me. Like
just
if you're not
terminology
very-
to determine how long someone's played in a sports environment.
Yeah. I don't like bad sports, but everything else I'm like. Although even if you are a bad sport, I'm probably, to be fair, I'm
Oh, you're pretty
laughing at
fair.
you.
Yeah.
Like I'm just
Oh, I
having a
mean, you were
giggle
the-
up my end of the court.
You were
but-
the coach of the Mavericks, so you had to deal with Wes Gabrielson and
Oh,
Aaron
throwing
Blitz.
tantrums.
Yeah.
Yeah,
My
it's great.
goodness.
No, that was so good. Yeah, they're very good players.
All right, our rotation is finished. We can recommence play.
Nope, got the pop up.
Hustle.
Oh, she's quick, Kate. But yep.
That's a tough shot, though. You're leaning down, full momentum,
Yeah, that's it.
lobbing it long.
I mean, I probably wouldn't try a lob there because even if you hit that drop, you're still running. Do you know, like, even if you try that lob, you're still...
Yeah.
I just wouldn't do that.
Just try and get it over in a soft reset. Because people try and speed that shot up as well, and it doesn't end well.
No, because you're off balance.
Yeah. There we go. Sock man down the right. Rock'em, sock'em robots.
Yeah. And it's funny, like, if you're getting iced out of a match, like, the best thing to do is, like, dink it on an inside foot, which from a tennis player's perspective, or because that's the only other sport really I play, it sounds stupid to do that. Like, we would never hit the ball up the centre of the court.
Mm-hmm.
But in pickleball, that's what it is, right?
It's called
Handcuffs
wide.
them.
Well, middle of the court, safest place to hit it.
Yeah, but
most of the time.
between the net and like the kitchen, so between, not in the back part of the kitchen box
yeah.
if we split that in two, but
second,
in the
third.
front, yeah, second, third, first half, definitely, because people go, and all the time, even when I do clinics and I coach it, people are like, but they're going to speed up on me. Good luck.
So be it.
If they can do it,
Yep.
no one can do it.
Yep.
I don't care how good you are. To prove that point, I went and got one of the professionals and just said, I'm going to drop a ball here. I want you to hit it as hard as you can.
Yep.
And everyone, like, freaked. Drop the ball. And they're like, are you going to move? I'm like, no.
Yep.
And, yeah, they couldn't. It hits the net or it goes straight out. So,
Yeah, having your own confidence in your own abilities, I think, is something that a lot of pickleball players. Good rally here between the ladies.
great rally.
Nice finish.
Oh,
Yeah, a lot of players almost have anxiety or self-doubt. Like, oh, I can't pull this off, when it's unfortunate because so many of our players are superstars. They just doubt themselves.
yep. Oh, good hands. Bad luck. He got it. He was probably just edging forward a little bit too quickly.
Enthusiastic.
Yeah. Keen.
Okay. I've got a bit of news for you.
Uh-oh. Oh, you right, Kate?
'Cause I got to leg it.
What? Where
Yep.
are you? Mate, there is nothing more important than here.
You and, yeah, but you get your net. Jay, do you want to call the gold? There we go. It's all right.
Where are you?
That's all right.
We demand, the people demand to know where you're going.
It's all right. To be fair, we tournament director Sarden was aware of this.
Okay. Well, I was not.
Sorry, Coco, I'll let you down.
Jeez, mate. I thought we had a thing.
It's gone again. Man.
Mac Daddy.
Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to Grand Slam. We are mixed doubles day, Sunday, Easter Sunday. My name is Jeanette Ward, and next to me I have Coco Lococo.
G'day, mate.
How are you?
I'm good.
That's good. Currently on centre court, we have the open mixed final. Closest to the camera, we have the UK duo, one of my favourite teams, Louis Lavelle and Molly O'Donoghue. On the other side of the court, we have our local crew who have done really well to get this far today. We have Anita Smith and we have Sam Gibbs, I believe. Dylan Kimlin's just left the house, ladies and gentlemen, so you're stuck with us for this match.
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh.
We could say lots about him. Good serve from Annette. Oh, Louis had it and then he lost it.
I'll get a score update.
He had one job.
One job. I'll get a score update from official Mark Taylor. And also apologies for the last match, the 50-plus Open Gold. I believe it was won by Brad Kluss and Kate Applegate, defeating Scott Harrington and Tracy Harrington from Brisbane in a third, yeah.
Well, there you go. A bit of Oh, yeah, they've got to be careful, the home team there, on trying to speed up against these two too quickly.
Now, of course, you and I know Molly and Louis really well, don't we, Coco, from India?
Yeah, they're lovely. Had a bit of a chat to them before. I'm like, how you liking the weather? They're like, we love it. It's gold. So they've got a bit of a suntan than last time I saw them.
Oh, that's gone wide.
It was the right shot, right?
Yeah.
It was the right shot to play. Just overthinking it because you've got to hit the lines when you're playing against these two. So you didn't play a musical instrument?
No, I didn't.
Yeah, right.
Right, no.
Oh, I wonder maybe sports players aren't very good at musical instruments. I don't know. Although I think we had a couple of comments and people were piano. I've not got access to the comments, guys. So if you
Louis Lavelle in the house. Molly O'Donoghue sets him up and Louis puts it away.
Take that.
Yeah. You know, it must be a big mental game as well to come across these guys in the gold medal match too.
What a great experience, though, to have a go. To just, you know, like you feel like you're probably doing all right with your game and then you hit these two and go, oh, man, like, wow.
It's just gone long.
So,
and a big g'day to all our UK viewers who are tuning in to see Molly and Louis play.
We're having a chat in the commentary box. We're sitting right behind court. They're coming to have a word. I had a chat to Louis before and said that Molly basically carried you through the rounds because you didn't hit a ball in, mate. He's like, yeah, I know. He's having, whoops.
Shoulder check.
Having too much fun. Well, tell me then a hidden quirk you have. Like, what's a hidden talent you have? If it's not music, what does no one know?
I'm a good cook.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm a pretty good cook. I play ready, steady, cook is my bit of a quirk. I just basically can whip up whatever's in the cupboard and make a bit of a gourmet meal out of it.
Wow. All right. I'm coming to yours for dinner.
Got him!
I'm not sure that was deliberate, but we'll pretend it was. But maybe it was deliberate.
Coco?
Yes.
Now, I played the 45 plus this afternoon.
Congratulations.
Thank
What'd
you.
do?
I got a bronze, and I just have to nick off for a couple of seconds.
You go.
All right,
handle.
I'll be back.
These poor people have to listen to me.
It's Grand Slam.
It is. Oh, smart. What I really like that Louis does very well is he holds the ball on his paddle really well before he then shows you what he's going to do, which is not an easy skill. So he just holds it, and you don't know whether then he's going to go cross court or down the line. Then Molly's just gone, get out of my shot. Get out. Get in your lane. Oh, you can't give him one, let alone two. He'll get you. It's pretty daunting, guys, when you're faced against these guys that have all the answers, or that's what they feel like when you're playing against them. They've got every answer. Great. Yeah, unfortunately, a hard game against Louis and Molly. Lewis and Molly. It's not gonna win. So you've got to play him. Sorry. Dylan is meant to be a ghost, but he's still talking to me from the side of the court because he can't leave for some reason. He just wants to be here forever. He wants to sleep here, I think, under the stars. What was I talking about? Oh, the banging game. So, I mean, I'm first to like power, but you playing against Lewis and Molly, you just can't afford it. You've got to be patient. You've got to play 'em. You've got to force them to dink the ball. And yes, they're skilled, and yes, they're going to move you around, but you've got more of a chance of doing that than you do of banging a ball at them, especially if they're standing in position and situating. There you go. You back?
I'm back.
You didn't have to put up with me for that long. There you go. First game.
First game. What was the score, Coco?
No idea. It was the first game.
Louis, what was the score?
11-1. All right, so 11-1.
Right.
First game.
So, what did I miss there, Coco? What does Smith and Gibbs need to do to get some points on the board?
I was just saying they've got to slow it down.
Okay.
They're just trying to drive through them, and especially when Molly and that are standing there. You know,
Yeah.
how are you going to get a ball through them?
Well,
honestly?
I think Louis got some of the fastest hands in pickleball I've ever seen.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
I mean, power's never a problem, right? But if someone can match you or outpower you, you're changing a game now.
Yeah.
Like, they'll eat you for
Yeah.
breakfast. Like, you just can't afford to do it.
Yeah.
So you've just got to have another tool in your little arsenal kit
Sure.
that says, all right, well, I'm going to drop it.
Yep.
And at the very worst, I'm going to force you to play it. And you never know what can happen when you're forcing them to play it rather than you make the error from trying to drive.
Yeah, and if it's not working, this is the time to really change it, isn't it?
Yeah.
Now, also too, Molly O'Donoghue, usually best dressed on court, and I must say they're matching the Grand Slam.
I quite like them both.
Yeah, they're matching the Grand Slam vibe.
Yep. No, they're happy, very relaxed to be here, which is great, and it's good to see them come over. Oh, look at that. They're just going to get ball after ball.
Well, Smith dropped there, fair play. She dropped there and tried to change the pace a little bit.
Which nearly worked
Yeah.
in one, some degree. They were just, Louis had great hands and he got his hands on the ball. But, I mean, I think that is the play. There's a drop. They just got to be patient. Don't pull the trigger. Just hang in. Oh, jeez.
Ah!
Can't hit that one.
Yeah, that was good. You know, that's some quick hands by all four players there.
Yep. So the other question we were asking before is, like, do you have a little ritual before you start playing a tournament?
Yeah, well, I have to paint my nails
All right.
and I have to wear earrings.
Oh, my God.
Yeah, what about you?
Two things that have never entered my thought process
No.
in my entire life. Oh, gosh. Neither of those.
Right.
Funnily enough. My makeup.
Oh, another shoulder check. Well, I do know that Molly chooses Louis' outfits.
I think that's smart.
Yeah, I think it's
I
really
don't see a
smart as
problem with
well.
that.
Yeah.
No, I was saying that I don't really have any... look, the only thing I probably do, and it's just more comfort thing, is regrip my paddle before a tournament. That's it.
That's it.
I don't... No. I don't, I don't wear matchy clothes unless I'm playing with Brad Klaus because he likes to be matchy.
Oh. Just a miscommunication in the middle there.
But other than that, nothing.
Now, it's interesting that Smith and Gibbs aren't stacking. Just going for a
Yeah,
traditional...
I think at this point they're just...
Trying what they
Yeah.
can, yep. Well,
They've got
that
the
worked.
ball back.
Yep, that worked. Yeah, again, what a great experience for the Queensland pair here.
Absolutely.
Oh,
That is a signature shot of Lewis, so you've got to be on that, especially when he's reaching. He likes that flick down the line. You've got to keep an eye on it or stop him being able to do it.
Molly. You just can't get past him. Was it table tennis Louis' background?
I think it was, actually.
Yeah. And Molly was a very good tennis player.
Yep. she
Junior
looks
tennis
like
player.
A tennis player. I feel like she's Molly's probably definitely helped Louis with his drive. But yeah, I mean, Louis' game is just at the net, bang, bang, bang,
Yeah.
very quick. And like, it doesn't look like he's about to move, and then he's on top of the ball. So poaching is great. You know, we talk about poaching. And I don't care whether you're male or female. If you can... Oh,
Sam Gibbs, what a get!
There's a point.
The Aussie boy gets a cracker.
So don't care. If you can read the ball and you're good enough to hit it, go and get it.
Yeah.
It's yours.
Oh. He was still in the glory of the last
Had
amazing
the adrenaline
shot.
going.
Yeah.
That's it.
Grand Slam, it's a fun tournament, ladies and gentlemen. If you're ever thinking about coming along to a Grand Slam, we've got 5 events this year. This is the one of 5.
Yeah. I'm going to play like the teams tournament because that looked insanely fun, which is just at the beginning. I think you have to contact to be part of that or do something like it's not listed in the brackets.
No, it is in the
tournament.
brackets.
I
Yep.
stand corrected.
Yeah, no,
I'm
it is
very
in the
sorry,
brackets.
everybody. Timeout called here. All right, well, there's in the brackets. Everyone absolutely enter that. It is going to be insanely fun.
Well, I did it Friday night as well, and it was cracking fun. So
Yeah.
what happens, Coco, is on the in brackets, which you didn't know, you choose if you're a 4, a 3.5, a 3, or a 2.5.
I'm a 2.5, yeah.
And then the tournament director, or at this point was Sarah Burr, she chooses the teams.
Yep.
And so it's a fun event, though. It's
Yep.
not about winning.
No, that's what I love it.
Yeah.
So it's first to 21, or that was the event.
MLPs.
You play
Yep.
4 points and rotate out. I'm in for that.
Yeah, it was fast and furious.
I can play any 4 points.
And what I liked about it is we got an opportunity to play with some really elite players. We had Matt Carter was playing.
Yep.
We had Deb Rossi,
Yep.
Jane Teo,
Yep.
Mark Taylor, referee Mark Taylor. So it was great fun.
Yeah, cool. Oh, yeah, I'm definitely in for Sydney. That's going to be a lot of fun. And a good way also before the tournament just to get your eye in.
Yeah.
Like, not that, like this is a great tournament, but just to have a go and
Check
brush
out
off
the
any-
surface as
Yeah,
well.
Just have a look. Have a go. That's what it's all about.
Oh, that's a lovely drop. Yay.
Well done.
Yep. Not very often you can say you got dropped Louis Lavelle and he got away with it.
He wasn't. He was expecting her to really boot it.
Yeah. Well, that's what we're saying. We'd like to see them change the pace a little bit.
Yeah. Oh, that was
there
smart.
you go. Yep, that's
Yep.
good.
Molly does like to sit on her backhand, so that is a good way to keep her in check. Get on that forehand side. So, yeah, I think the slam will be awesome down in Sydney, and then I think there's a Gold Coast, and then there's a few events,
There
isn't
is
there?
a few,
Actually,
yeah.
I've got them here. I'll stop making things up. So, Sydney, Gold Coast, Perth, and then Melbourne. I had it correct. Albeit all of those being a nuisance, as per usual.
Oh,
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 oh, oh.
oh.
Oh, he's let it go.
Is Mark
he's got
Taylor
his
walking
chins
in?
pushed out, but he didn't.
No, he's smiling.
Oh,
Sam,
oh.
he must like Sam
Is he gonna
Gibbs.
say
Oh,
it?
nope.
Don't do it.
Yeah,
Don't do it, mate. Don't do it. In the
Yeah.
spirit of the game,
yeah. Sam's lovely though. He
Oh.
didn't. Yeah, it's all good.
we'll say he didn't mean it, but
No, he didn't mean he slipped.
Oh,
it slipped.
Yeah.
Boom!
Hey!
Woo!
Do you know, from the ref, though, can I just say I think that's a good call.
Yeah.
Like, in the spirit of the game, like, I know it's 0, and I'm very much a 0 tolerance
Yeah.
as well.
Yeah,
Sometimes you've got to use your discretion,
yeah.
which I mean, I know it's a bit of a contentious subject because I'm usually like, no means no, don't do
Yeah.
it. Like, but I think that was a good call.
Yeah.
From ref Mark. That was smart. Keep. Yeah.
Oh,
forced
Louis.
it. Forced the error. They got the ball back.
Here we are having a wonderful time in the commentary booth at
Yeah.
Grand Slam. Meanwhile, these guys are slogging it out on court.
Yeah.
Nice,
Oh, they got a
Sam.
point.
Yay.
They're on the board. Oh, Molly's.
Up.
Oh, no. I thought she was grabbing a coffee or something, but no, she's back. It's a nice shot from Molly, the way that curls away. Oh. Yeah. Whoops. Bucket hats seem very popular at this tournament, mate.
Have we seen a few, have we?
Yeah, I have. I've seen. Well, 2 of the players have got a bucket hat on.
Oh, sorry.
You just only saw one, mate, did you? And then,
Oh, that
yeah,
bright
to
orange one that Louis got
oh,
on. Yeah.
I thought you missed the blue one. No, it seems to be lots of people today with their bright bucket hats.
I think BK was sporting one yesterday, Brad Cluss.
Yeah, no, he was. I could not play in them if you paid me. I don't think. It's like when I play like any sport, I can't play with like tracksuit pants on. It's just an impossibility, or a jumper.
No.
I don't care if it's like -5. I cannot have tracksuit pants or
No,
a jumper on.
I couldn't do it either.
Some people do. I'm like, how do you? Nah. So that's probably a little quirk that I have.
Oh, so good, Louis. Just saw the gap there. That's his signature, isn't it?
Yeah, well, he created that by flicking it straight at I've forgotten his name. I want to call him Simon, but it's not Simon.
Sam Gibbs.
Sorry, Sam.
Yep.
Yeah, he created that by hitting the inside forehand of him, and then created that little out wide shot to give him that flick.
Can
There it
I
is again.
just-
Yep. Oh,
How does Louis do it? It just doesn't look like the ball's coming back, does it?
no. No, he gets it every time.
Now, this is a good warm-up for these guys who are heading down to New Zealand for the MLP this week. Oh, no, Louis!
One job.
One job! Sacked!
That's it. On live stream, mate. We'll put that up on Insta. Yeah, so they're heading down for the MLP. It'll be a bit cooler in Auckland.
Oh, Molly. Oh, no. Some quick hands. I think she checked out during the rally there. I could see a big smile on her face.
She's having a good time.
Yeah.
She probably is surprised she dug it out of that,
Yeah.
that first one.
See?
Yeah.
Oh, it's wide, yeah.
It's only just out.
It's like Louis just standing there. It's like, as you said before, he doesn't even move, does he?
Well, you
Yeah.
don't need anything to move, especially if you're countering, right? He's not needing to drive it. He's just like, here, the pace is already on the ball because these guys are giving it to him. So he just needs to direct to where he wants it to go. Well, Molly made short work of that one. Molly does the same. Big grins. I think they've had a great day.
Yeah, I'm really pleased when I saw their names in the brackets. I was like, yeah.
Yeah. Oh, well, get into the tournament, people. Get into the... There we go.
There we go.
Game, set, match.
Well done to Sam Gibbs and Anita Smith for getting this far because, as I said yesterday, it was a pretty star-studded lineup that we had
Yeah,
here.
wasn't it?
Yeah. Nicola Schumann, we had
Yep.
Tay-Tay. Oh, we had Marcella Donatoni.
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 Yep.
Yeah, so well done to those, the Queensland pair, and well done to the UK pair, Louis Laville and Molly O'Donoghue, and thank them very much for coming to Grand Slam. How
Absolutely.
privileged.
Yeah, I think it's been great for everyone. But just remember, guys, it's not just for the top players. This tournament's for everyone.
Yeah.
And that's why it was brought here in the first place, so that everyone had a home and
Yeah.
everyone had a place to play. And it was lots of fun.
Yeah.
It reminds me a lot of, I'd say the good old days, but it was only 3 years ago, where you come along and you've got such a good team environment and a good, just a good vibe. The
Yeah.
whole tournament, everyone's smiling, win, loss or otherwise.
Yeah, and at first there was a bit of a question mark about having the tournament at Easter. Like,
Yeah.
are we going to get the numbers?
Yeah.
But I think it's proven that this is a really great weekend to have a tournament. We've
Yeah.
got people not going away as much. We've
Yep.
got people that don't have families or don't have anything to do Easter.
And hence we're here.
And hence you
Yeah.
and I are here. And, so it's just been a really good void. And for the majority that I've seen across, it's been played in really good spirit.
Oh, I think
Yeah.
it is in good spirit.
Yeah.
Like this tournament, as I said, it was interesting to get the feedback from the pros, because we haven't really had the pros rock up to many of these.
Yeah.
And they were like, oh, this is so not, like there's no pressure. They don't
Yeah.
feel any pressure.
Yeah.
They get to just have a go like
Yeah.
they did before this began. Like
Yeah,
all
yeah.
the professional and the money came in. And so this is like going back to community.
Yeah.
And they're like, oh my, why haven't I done this before? And I'm like, mate, this is where it's at.
Well, I saw Andy Horridge with a
Yeah.
massive smile on his face yesterday, and
Yeah.
I said to
It's the most
Leash,
relaxed I've seen him for a while.
absolutely, yeah. He
Yeah.
was like having a ball playing with Brad Clough yesterday.
Yeah.
So, yeah. Well, again, Grand Slam, we are number one in the series for 2025. We have 5 in total, and I think that's pretty much us a wrap. So we really want to thank Tony Sarton and the team from Pickleball Tournaments Australia. We'd like to thank our sponsors, Rehydrate
Yep.
and Get Stumped Toowoomba.
But we're back tomorrow, aren't we?
Oh,
Pickle
we
socks?
are, aren't we?
Yeah, I was going to say, mate, you like wrapping up the whole tournament. Guys, don't listen to her.
Oh, what do we got tomorrow, Coco?
I don't know. Singles.
Single day. Oh, see, I'm
Singles.
used to singles being on Friday.
I think it's
yeah,
singles,
yeah,
mate.
yeah. Right, okay, and it's a public holiday. Monday.
Yeah.
Yeah, see, look.
I thought it was a public holiday today, but I was informed, but that is not the case.
Oh, isn't it?
It's just a normal day today. I thought Easter Sunday is a public holiday.
Well,
Anyway.
so
All right, we've
thank
gotta
you very
go.
much. We'll see you tomorrow.
All right.
We're
Yes.
not
We're not
wrapping up
wrapping
the
it
whole
up.
tournament. We'll see you tomorrow. Hopefully live streaming about 10 o'clock-ish.
Okay.
But 9 o'clock, Dylan, who hasn't left the building, has just whispered over my ear.
And I'm going to go, guys.
Goodbye,
so have
partner
fun.
Dave Hosking. All right. See you later, everyone, and see you tomorrow.